loop. So maybe if we just don't go near the shelter. So sorry we had to end the last live as the screen froze and we couldn't get it to reconnect. So hopefully everyone can rejoin us. So we're still down with the boysies who now have their treat balls. Hi Tara.
Are we back? Oh, good morning, Tara.
Yeah, we've restarted.
Excellent.
So as long as we don't go near the shelter, I think might be our dodgy spot. Hi,
morning,
Kit.
Well, we've discovered that the sheepies like apples this morning, and now he's trying to chew my top. Right, do you want to finish off your apple?
And Weirdo says he would quite like to come out his little space.
Do you want the rest of that or not?
Hi, Sean. Hi, Lorna.
Do you want a banana now?
Says might give it a go. Yeah, we're giving it a go. Well, Pfizer says you sneeze, you lose. I'm here first.
Right, have you decided you don't like apple now?
You don't. Well, he's just quite liking, I think, just to sort of squish it.
Is that tasty?
Hi, Robert.
You just want the banana inside, don't you?
Well, that's what JD did. He didn't want the skin. He just wanted the actual banana.
Have a bit of banana. Do you want a bit of banana? If not, I'm going to give it to the boys. Do you want that apple now? Oh, you didn't want the apple that had fallen on the floor?
Well, he wants a new one. Nice, clean, new, fresh one.
You can't buy
Sean's asked, can horses digest banana skins?
They can.
Yeah.
Yes. And some of them like just the bananas, others like just the skin, and others like the entire thing. So Hannes has eaten an entire banana this morning.
Hoytzer always loves his bananas.
Pfizer loves apples unless they've fallen on the floor.
Well, he doesn't believe in the 5-second rule. As soon as it touches the floor, not safe. Maybe he will.
Oh, you are?
He's just very particular. Right, come on, little man. You're going to come out.
He needs to go and empty everybody's food bowls first. Right, who wants another banana? Iceman, do you want?
Can someone let me know if you can hear me, or could you just not hear Tracy over the noise of the boys with their treat balls? Because sometimes the noise pick it up. So can anyone actually hear me, or could you just not hear Tracy? Hi Susan, hi Anita.
Morning everyone.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're gonna have to talk louder. People couldn't hear you. They can hear me, but not you.
I'm not saying anything exciting, trust me. I'm just saying ew. Don't be rude. You've had 2 bananas already. Don't be rude. This Hannes is quite rude when it comes to food. So you have to be quite firm with him. Otherwise he would just
Yeah.
on top of you. So generally if we have visitors, we say don't give Hannes treats, or any of them treats, but we know them very well. Right, I don't think you should have a 3rd banana. I think Iceman should have that. Ew. Disgusting.
That's
yeah.
You're going to have sticky hands after this. Very disgusting sticky hands. Well, Weirdo's quite happy. He has the treat balls all to himself. So he's quite entertained.
No. Okay, right. Hannes is going to end up with 3 bananas.
Cool.
Hannes wants to be a monkey.
Well, he likes other creatures, so...
I'm going to
Hannes, do you think you could climb trees? Because then maybe you could be a monkey. Hello, the Ratty crew. Sorry, apologies to anyone who was on our last live. It froze and we couldn't get it to reconnect, so we started a new live. Where are you going? Hey? So I'm just not going to go too near the shelter, as that was where it froze last time. So we'll just steer clear a little. Oh, Icicle wants his morning scratches. Ice always comes over. He's a bit like the male version of Annie. He always wants scratches. Hi, Lisa. So the boys are all happy. They've had their breakfast. Now they have their treat balls, even though Weirdo has sort of collected all 3 of them. Yeah. Well, yeah, because I thought the other day, it was the other morning when we fed, I thought he just, I don't know, caught the top of, like, just skinned off the skin, I think.
Yeah, he had. I just don't like the fact it's round.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't have any bananas for you. So don't do them faces at me, mister.
Have a treat ball.
Weirdo's happy. He has 2 by himself. So after they have their breakfast, they have their treat balls, which they all love and they make an absolute racket with. So yeah, so that's their little morning routine. And then in a minute, Tracy will do Hannes's eye care around his eye. He has daily cream on it and drops in his eye. So that's their little routine. Breakfast, treat balls, Hannah's eye care. Hi, April. Bye, Lisa. No. No. Think a new Lisa.
New Lisa.
Yeah.
Tell everyone who's joining us. Ice has just got a little cut above his eye, so we're just putting a little bit of flamazine on it. Is that better?
Hi, Wendy.
Morning, Wendy.
Are the clementines a hit? Tara is asking.
Well, the ones that I got in, I think were a little bit bitter, more bitter than the previous ones I'd had. So the last batch haven't gone down very well, but I'm going to be getting some more this weekend that will hopefully be sweeter. And some, oh my goodness, he's driving fast. Some are better than others, and some eat them and some don't. So it's much like bananas.
Yeah,
and
Weirdo
everything else.
likes them.
Yeah, so we did, as you saw, we did get some bananas as well, because, you know, it's nice to give them that variety. So I wouldn't say that they were a hit, and I wouldn't say that they weren't a hit.
They were semi-neat.
Yeah, it's nice to have as an option
Yeah.
to give them.
Weirdo. Well, that was a read, wasn't it, Ice? So Weirdo, or Uber, is the boss, and he just likes to shove people out the way when they're in his way. Because he wanted the treat ball, because what he does with the treat balls, normally, do you want everyone to see a close-up of your little face, well, your long face? Hey? He wants everyone to see his eyes. Yes. Hello, sweetheart. So I think he goes from treat ball to treat ball. If he knocks them a couple of times, no treats come out, he moves on to another one. Hey? You're being nice to him now. I love their leg stuff. Oh yes. So Weirdo, he has what I like to call, if you stand still, Weirdo has mullet legs, as I like to call them. Because when he first came, he had like the proper Friesian-y, big fluffy legs, and they sort of came off in the winter in all the mud. But we tried to regrow them. Really nice fluffy hair on the back of his legs, and they're growing a little bit on the front, so I just tidied them up through the week. So we'll see whether they grow anymore, but I don't think he'll ever get his proper fluffy legs back. But yeah, so some of them we properly clip their legs, like Canis, he has properly clipped out legs, and then others have a bit longer hair on their legs. Hey. You can have dried fruit.
Yeah.
They were just in his way.
I know.
No.
No. Right. Should we go see the girlies?
Are we watering tree before or
and
after?
tree as well. So
Just double check. Yes, we're still live, I think. Yes, right. Okie dokie. Bye bye. Bye bye, boys. There we go. Hannes has had his eye cream on, so he's all sorted now. We'll go see the girlies. Okay.
Yeah, they've got enough water there. There's not a lot left in the barrel because we've not had any rain. Yep, Frey, you're that side.
I have to remember which side to get to.
Frey's practicing her theory, aren't you?
Yeah, well, also what I don't get is, why is there a bar thing there, but there's not one on this side? I don't know.
I don't know why the Polaris has a bar here and not the other side.
No.
Maybe they expect the passenger to be less able, and so they need a handle to get in.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Who knows? Anyway. Oh, you've got to go. Sorry, Tara. Thank you for joining us. Lovely to have you here. Have a good day.
You can see Zen trying to just scratch.
The Ratty Crew, do you guys take fan mail like some art? I'm confused. Take fan mail.
Do you mean like some people have PO boxes or something like that?
Oh, I don't know.
Do you mean?
I'm not quite sure what you mean. Yeah, maybe, sorry, we're both being a bit slow on that this morning. So yeah, if you can just give us a little more. Erin, is caring for horses what you do for work, or are these your horses? They are, all the horses belong to the sanctuary, so I guess I'm the owner of the sanctuary. I don't ever look like looking at it that way. But yeah, Frey's worked here effectively. I don't know, we don't call it, well, I don't call it a job. Do you call it a job?
No.
Yeah, it's just, what we do because we're very lucky to have them in our lives and share them with all of you. So yeah, I suppose effectively it is a job in the normal world.
It's not a job.
Yeah.
You get what we mean.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle choice.
Right,
good morning, Lindsay. Yes, you can be noisy now. Good morning, Lindsay. Good morning, Bessie. Good morning, Britt. Ratty Crew says, sorry, it's like something you get in the mailbox, like a drawing of the horses. We've had various drawings and paintings of the horses over the years, and we've had a number of people who. We'll go and do the water for the tree first. So various people have donated artwork that we've either raffled or we've sold to raise funds for the horses. And I think, am I right in thinking that that might be our quilting queen down there? I believe it is. And our quilting queen regularly makes artwork that we raffle and sell to, well, not sell, yeah, no, we sell as well to support the horses. Good morning. Sorry, we're live.
Yeah, I realised as I got a notification as I was driving over.
Oh, you got a notification. How lovely. We were just talking about the fact that not everybody gets notified.
Yeah, no, it definitely came up as a live.
Excellent.
I thought, well, I'll just park here because you were still talking about Hannes at that point.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, we're going to be a little while. So it's, yeah, okay. Right, sorry, Frey, I'll shut the door. Right, we'll go and water. We'll go and water Drommy's tree. Otherwise, as Frey said, we'll suddenly run out of time for the day to get everything done. So we can walk and talk. Good morning, Brightersen. So this is Drommy, who was one of my original boys. He is laid to rest here. And this is his very, very beautiful copper beech tree, sponsored by Jamie Richardson, that sits in the middle of our memorial orchard. So because it was only planted not long ago, we need to make sure that he stays watered because it has been very dry recently. So he gets half a tub of water every morning. Erin, we are very lucky that we do what we love for work. And of course, you know, it's absolutely perfect at this time of year, and it makes it all so much easier when it's dry and sunny. There's not too many flies or clegs around. And it's what makes the bad times worthwhile. You know, there's always something, but no matter how tough it gets and how much hard work it is, you just look around you, and even on a rainy day, it's a stunning place to be, and the horses are just wonderful. Yes, Lorna, the tree has leaved finally. Doesn't it look fantastic? So we've also got, yes, Femma's tree's looking quite good. It is alive. I watered it again yesterday. So this is Femma, who was the original queen of Greenbank, and her tree is very small, but it's a very special tree. It's a little oak tree, and it was grown from an acorn that fell from the tree of Sebren and Yolanda over in the Netherlands, who trained her originally. So Bailey and I were over there many years ago, and he picked up all these acorns, and then when we lost Femma, he grew the acorns from scratch. And so, as I say, it's only a tiny little tree, but
Does it need a bit of a support to try and keep it straight?
I think it does need a support, and we've got all those. I think I gave all the straps to David.
Yeah, I mean, well, Drummy's has straps.
Yeah, we have got straps for all the trees. Yeah, but I don't think Sue hasn't got her straps on.
No,
David, no, David is going to come down and put them on. Good morning, Thistle do nicely. Aggie, you're right, we are going to the mayor's next, so we won't hover down here too long, as otherwise the day will be gone.
We're good at getting distracted.
Yeah, we are very good at getting distracted. So Frey's going to bring Arthur back out. The girlies will be waiting for their breakfast. We've only got the 3 down here because a lot of them are up at the yard at the moment for various reasons. If you've seen some of the vlogs, then you'll know that we had to take 3 of them up to the vets yesterday, and that will be the results from that will appear in another vlog in the next couple of days, but when we go back up to the yard I will give you a brief update on here. April, thank you for joining us. So we're going to head down. Oh, hey, I could put you on cow parsley picking duties, couldn't I? But you're in a beautiful dress today. Yeah? Thank you. So we tend to in the mornings pick a whole load of cow parsley, which is this, and cleves, which is let me find some cleves. Typically I can't. Oh, here's cleves. These are the cleves, and we pick these to give to Hoytsy, Jubbers, and Nero. But first we've got girlies. Oh, I forgot to say, no, Lisa asked me whether she needed to put this back up, and I said because there's only the 3 of them, they'll be fine. So we got little Skinny in, Micah and Dow, and they're quite polite in the mornings, so it doesn't matter that they're right by the gate. So Micah is the boss, so she gets the green one because she's our little white witch, and that's witch in a nice way because she is a lovely witch, aren't you, darling? Little my. So she just gets her meadow nuts, her balancer, and she's also on Agnus Castus, which helps her with her seasons because she doesn't have the most comfortable of seasons.
Liquid gold.
Oh, and liquid gold, yep, which is liquid gold. I'm not even going to think of what's in it, but there's all sorts of goodies in there that help support her skin and her coat, and hopefully helping her to stop feeling quite so itchy. Nero is okay, the ratty crew, and when we get back up to the yard I'll take you to see him. He had his x-ray yesterday. So yeah, as long as we don't lose reception before we get up there, I'll give you an update once we get up to him. There's little Dow, a very brown Friesian, although she's from the oldest mare line of the Friesians, what's called Stam 1. She's very brown. Lorna, thank you for reminding everybody to hit the like button if you like what you see, and maybe even the subscribe button if you want to see more of whether it's our live videos or the day-to-day vlogs that we put on. It's all very natural, unstaged. It's literally us sharing with you our day-to-day lives with these amazing horses. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, the Ratty crew. And then I'll take you over to little Skinny Innie, who actually had a session over at Mel's. I took her to Mel's, my trainer, this week. It was originally Iceman going, but Jodie was off buying a bull for her new farm that she's moving on to very soon with her sheep and her cows. So she'd gone off to buy this very beautiful bull, was running a little bit late, so I thought, well, I'll take Skinny Innie along instead. So she went along with Doubtson. So we had a good groundwork session, didn't we, Inna? Yes. But her wound, for those of you who remember, she got a nasty wound on her back end. And Micah, that's very rude. Hold on, let me just remove Micah from Doutson's food. You're scoffing as much as you can while you can. Dow, here's yours. Here's yours. There you go, we'll give that back to Micah. Micah just says that yours is tastier because Doubtson does get a different food to Micah. She gets linseed mash and a feed that helps with her digestive system because she's not got the best of digestive systems, so we give her a feed called Ulcerex, which just supports her gut lining. But she
tends to be very good at polishing it off before Mike gets to it, but obviously not this morning because Micah still had some left. Micah, don't go and steal inners now. Oh my goodness, somebody else's food is always tastier. Sorry, Inna. Oh, you'd finished anyway. You'd finished. So there we go. Look at that grubby little nose. You are such a beautiful girly, aren't you? Even if you've got dirty nose. You'd love a Friesian. They are wonderful horses. I've actually got two that I'm trying to find the right foster home for at the moment. Not of any of the ones that are here, but two that unfortunately their owners have fallen on difficult times. Thought I'd found somebody a couple of days ago who would have been perfect, but unfortunately they've had to pull out. So I'm going through our foster database to see if it was just one Friesian, it wouldn't be so challenging, but when you're trying to place two together, not everybody is in a position to be able to take them on, and it's important they've grown up together. They need to go together. Anyway, let me show you her wound. Don't worry if you're squeamish, it's not bad now. It's just a little mark on her bottom, but you can see just here. Sorry, you've got the sun in the way. It's healed really nicely, but this whole area was affected originally. Don't like flies on it. We'll get some fly cream on that later. But yeah, no, she's doing all right. She's doing good. We think when they first moved into this field, they'll have probably all had a good run around, and it might be that she was running away from one of the other girls, and she just ran into something in the hedge. Are you looking at Frey down there? Frey's on cow parsley picking duties. Oh, Dow, what is she doing? What is she doing? You look so beautiful when you're stood there like that. So proud. Look at those gorgeous eyes. Doubtson has got the softest eyes. We don't like flies though, do we? We don't like flies. Just looking at her head like that, we've got Sandy, our wonderful photographer, who's coming on Wednesday to get some more profile shots of them all. Because the ones we have at the moment that you can buy off our store, profile headshots of all the boys and girls, they're a couple of years old now, so we thought it's about time to get some updated ones. Good morning, Gracie. Thank you for all the little love hearts coming on the screen. Was that for Doubtson? She deserves all those little love hearts. Right, girlies, we're going to leave you in peace. I don't think we need to shut you out of the front here. And we'll head back up to the yard, and I'll give you a little update on everybody up there. So let's put the bowls away. See how Frey and Diane are doing on the cow parsley picking. She's had to walk a long way down the track because I've picked most of the stuff at the front. Let me just pop you on there so you can look at the girls while I shut the gate. Is that going to work? Oh, it's so peaceful. Oh, you're being mean. Sorry about the dodgy filming. I'm just trying to position the camera on the gate. Doesn't want to play. There we go. Nope. Sorry, you're at a slight angle. Oh, are you going to run off now? That's typical skinny innie at the back there. Taking everybody back up the field. Oh no, Doubtson's in the lead. What's Doubtson spotted? Zoom you in. There you go. Doubtson's off. They've had their breakfast and that's it. Are you going to run again, Inna? Hearts are for all the beasties. Thank you, Thistle do nicely. Yeah, they all deserve hearts. Let's have a look at Frey's stash. Oh, Frey's got a good stash. There we go. Good stash, please. Right. Let's put bowls away. Oh, and some good cow parsley. Right, let me stick these in the back. I know. I would imagine it's a little bit bare. How often have you stung yourself?
I did on my own, didn't
Oh no. That cleaves.
We grow by nettles.
Yeah, they do all grow by nettles.
Nettles and ducklings.
Oh look, we didn't give them their nanas or their apples.
Oh well.
I will.
I'm sure
Hoytzer and Jubbers. Yeah, because they've disappeared off up the field now.
Inna's taken them on the.
It was actually Doubtson who took them.
Okay, Dale's trying to get on, fitness plan. They're going on a little morning Saturday.
Yeah, well, these are the 3 that aren't in Fat Club, basically.
Well, they have to keep their summer bodies.
They do have
They
to.
can't risk turning into a Mabel, and because they don't want to have to go in fat camp. So
No, they
they're
don't.
aware they need to keep.
Yeah.
moving.
They've got their own exercise regime going on. Right, okay. Can you see out that mirror? Oh, look, Diane's got a good... Oh, it's not the easiest to reverse along here, is it?
Always to begin with, I forget which way I need to turn the wheel.
Yeah, because it's
Because I
opposite if you've got the trailer. Yeah.
And then I actually can't quite remember. But hopefully I will never go in the back.
I know, I always worry I'm going to go in the back. We've just got a glimpse of the Dexters there. Oh, that's a good stash. Do you want to stick it in the back? Perfect. Yeah. Excellent. Thank you. Sorry to get you dirty when you're in nice clothes. Oh no, you stayed very clean. Right. Up the hill. How much? Oh, we're losing balls. You don't want that under the brake, do you? Hold on.
That was really annoying me.
What, the apple
Yes,
sat
it was
there?
making a noise. Put
Oh.
your hand up the wheel.
It vibrates.
Makes a different noise and I don't like it.
How much of that stuff grows around there? I'd go ahead. Oh no, she's going. At this time of year, May, we've got a lot of it. So it's a relatively short growing window, but generally throughout May we can get some really good cow parsley and cleves. Cleves tends to last a little bit longer. We've also got goat willow and grey willow that grows up by Nero's turnout that you'll see in a bit. You've got, Lindsay, you need to send up some more cow parsley. I mean, we've still got plenty left, but I'm always really sad when it starts dying off, because to me that's the end of spring. But we'll stop at Hoytzer and Jubbers and give them their mid-morning snack. Oh, has he given up on us? Yeah, you see, it's because we were too long. It's because we were too busy chatting. Right, let's take them a couple of nanas and a couple of apples as well.
Jubbers is even, I know Jubbers he's ducked under the fence again.
Oh, has he?
Yes, obviously.
Of course he has. He's a little monkey. But we've not electrified it, so... Right, let's get kids' stash for them. Right. Hoits! Oh, Jubbers! Jubbers has a shout. Hoits! I'll hold the camera away while I shout. Hoits!
See right up.
He might be right up there. We'll right, we'll put this in their basket. So we fill up their little baskets they've got here. Jubbers, you're not supposed to be in that side yet, are you? For those that don't know, who haven't seen Jubbers before, he does have a muzzle on because he gets laminitis. So we have to restrict what he eats. Jubbers. Oh, there's Hoitsy. Hello, Hoitsy. You going to come down? Mid-morning snacks. Are you coming down? Come on then. Jubbers, do you want to come through this way? Jubbs.
No, I can get the food from this side. I'm okay.
Go on, Hoitsy. Hoits, come on. Go on, Hoits. Go on, sweetheart. Look, we got nanas. Look, we got nanas. Are you just enjoying the view from up here? Have a nana. There we go. Oh, you've dropped it. You've dropped it. Look, Jubbers is having a lovely time with his mid-morning snack. Oh, look, Frey's even brought apple up for you.
I can have your biscuit and fruit salad.
Is that tasty? You're going to dribble it everywhere now. Ew. Ew. Eddie, I have to agree, he is a beauty. He turns 23 this year. And he's lived over in the UK since he was 3. Oh, is that nice? Right, are you going to come down for your greens? So I'm still chewing on my apple and banana. Frey giving him bite-sized pieces, yeah, just so that he didn't have to do it himself.
You have to come down.
Don't repay Frey by dribbling over her. Are you going to come down? Are you coming? Yeah? You have to pick the right path, though. It's very important to pick the right path. Come on, your greenery's down there. You look younger than 23. Well, he's only 22 at the moment, you know, so it's very important that 1 year. But no, he is a youthful 22, although he does have a lot of arthritis, which is why he has this beautiful area down here now with padded pavers. Right, gorgeous. Are you going to come down? Should we go and see Jubbers? Hoitsy, are you coming? Or are you staying up there? That's okay. Your greenery will still be down there when you come down later. I was out here the other evening with him, and he and Jubbers were on one, just running around all over the place. It was so lovely to see. He says it's too hot today. Jubbers, are you enjoying that? I think you should come out this way. Jubbers. Jubbers! It's our own fault for not electrifying this fence. Listen, you're eating all the nice, tasty new grass. before it has a chance to grow properly. So you can come back out under here, because I know you're very good at ducking under the fencing. There we go. Don't know whether you can eat the banana through your muzzle. Should we try putting a little bit in there? Let's see if we can put a little bit in there. Jubbers. Jubbers. Do you want a little bit nana? Come here. Come here. Look, I'll put... Just give me a second. Honestly. Right, here, look. Have a little bit of nana. A little bit of nana. You pop it in there. There we go. Oh, he says, yeah, that's tasty, Mum. That's tasty. He says, I'd like the greenery, though. We'll save the other banana for Hoitzer. Oh, you got Hoitzy down. Frey's tempted him down with some more cow parsley. Do you want another nana? Jubba's history. Jubba's was a rescue from Ireland, actually. So he came over to the UK as a foal. He was a little colt foal. And it was actually a lady locally who rescued him, took him on. And then when he was only a year old, she wasn't able to look after him. So we said we'd take him on. So he was still a little colt at the time. So one of the first things that we did was get him gelded. Do you remember that?
Yeah, his field friend was called Big Ben.
That's right. It was a big grey,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Really big and really little.
Yeah, yeah. And he's been a...
have a new big friend.
Oh, good morning, Inika. Good morning, Nemo. So, yeah, he's been here ever since. Just part of the family. Anyway, we're going to leave these munching on their mid-morning snacks and go up, and I'll give you a quick update on everybody up the top. But I am quite conscious that time is ticking on, and Bailey starts his new job today, so I need to go and see him, make sure he's all prepared for it. Right, actually what I'll do is I'll walk up with this for Nero, and I'll give everyone an update on everyone up there, because I am going to have to end this live in the next 10 minutes. So we'll head up to see everybody up here. And as I say, I'll give you a quick update on what happened at the vets yesterday. But as I say, I will share it in a longer vlog. Right, so we've got a wren pen over there, but I'm just going to move up to Nero first, because we sometimes lose reception around here. Oh, I've just got a message from Bailey to say he's ready when I am. Right, we're going to make this a very quick update. So, we've got Annie, Niki Noodles and Mabel in the arena, because, unfortunately, I will give them a little bit each. Nika has quite a bad rotation of her pedal bone in her foot, which generally happens with laminitis. But when you get laminitis, it happens in both feet. So sometimes you can get a traumatic laminitis, and we suspect with her that it's something to do with the white line disease. But the rotation is quite severe. So one of the things we need to do to support her is keep her on a soft surface that supports her sole and her frog. And we're also waiting on some blood results to come back for her to find out what her insulin levels are. but to be on the safe side, we're having to restrict what she's eating. Although, you know, ridiculously, when she stood there next to Mabel, who is kind of obesely overweight, she's not massively overweight. So, but it might be that her blood sugar is much higher than it should be. So we'll find that out on Monday. So for now, she's back up at the yard on an even more restricted diet. And then I'll find out next week whether we put a support shoe on her. I was looking at support boots, but we can't find one that would actually fit her shape of foot. So I've spoken with Chris this morning, our farrier. So yeah, we're on the case of managing it. And, you know, hopefully we've caught it in time before it becomes a massive problem. As for Nero, he had an x-ray on his hock. It is fusing, it is looking better. The bone is looking denser than it was in November when he was x-rayed, but we've basically got to stick on the same program with him as we've been doing over the last few months. And we'll find out more once the x-rays have been sent over to Rainbow Equine, who did his original op. Anyway, that's them. Annie, I know, darling, you want to come out of there. Do you want to come out now? She only went in to join them this morning because she wanted to go to bed. She likes to go to bed in the arena. Noodles needed some company while little Peppa Pig was on the walker. They're all going to want to come out, so you're going to have to be quick, Annie. Annie, you'll have to be quick. Quick, because otherwise we'll have all of them coming out. Come on, quick, if you're coming out. Well done. No, girls, stay back. Stay back. Go on. So you have to be quick because they all want to come out. You don't want to go on the stones, darling, because it will hurt your foot. There's little Peppa. The Ratty crew, is there a live schedule? Will Frey and I try and do lives every Wednesday and Saturday morning of feeding time, and then we'll do various random ones throughout the week, depending on what's going on. Annie's going round to the hay hole. She's feeling hungry. Last update, very quickly. Sorry, I'm rushing this. Renska ended up not having x-rays because when we got there, she looked a lot sounder than she was when she was here, when Sam looked at her originally. So she's looking a lot brighter in herself. She's definitely coming into season, so that could be why she wasn't feeling comfortable. Who knows? She will have all sorts of arthritis going on, which we know already, and maybe she was just having a bad few days. So anyway, that's it from now. I am going to go. Thank you all for joining us, whether you're watching this back live. As I say, sorry I've rushed the end. And we'll see you next time. We'll maybe get another live going a bit later today if we can. So bye from me, bye from Frey.
Bye for me.
And Ren.